The secret of wealth creation. Wealth creation is something that a lot of people strive for, but few actually achieve. Why is that? Well, I think the answer is pretty simple. Most people don't have a concrete plan or strategy for wealth creation. They either don't know where to start or they don't know how to sustain the momentum. Now, for centuries, people have been trying to understand the secret of wealth creation. Some have argued that it's simply a matter of hard work and determination, while others have claimed that there is a certain mindset that leads to wealth creation. So what's the truth? Is there a secret to wealth creation? Yes, there are secrets to wealth creation, but there's not one exclusive secret. Instead, it is a combination of conditions that leads to an individual's capacity to generate wealth. One of the most crucial conditions is mindset. Wealth creation requires a certain mindset. Individuals who are successful in creating wealth have a specific way of thinking about money and wealth. They see wealth as something that is created, not as something that is inherited or stumbled upon. They understand that wealth is the result of hard work, dedication, and a willingness to take risks. Most people never become wealthy because they simply have the wrong mindset. They believe that wealth is something that you either have or don't have, and that it's impossible to create wealth if you don't already have it. This couldn't be further from the truth. Anyone can become wealthy if they're willing to fix their mindset and work hard. If you want to become wealthy, you need to start thinking like a wealthy person. You need to believe that it's possible for you to create success for yourself, and you need to take action steps to make it happen. You can have the best mindset in the world, but without action, nothing will happen. You also need to be willing to take risks. Many people stay stuck in their comfort zones, but nothing great ever comes from that. If you're not willing to take risks, you'll never achieve anything great. So what action should you take? There's no right answer, as the best course of action will vary depending on your unique circumstances, but there are some general principles that can help guide you. The first step is, you need to get clear on what you want. What exactly do you want to set your mind to? Define your goal, write it down, and read it every day. Your mind is powerful. It is capable of figuring out a path to almost any goal you present to it. When you have a deep, burning desire for a goal, your mind is always working on a plan to achieve it, which brings us to the second step. Make a plan. Write down what it would take to achieve your goal. Break it down into small steps, and begin by working on taking the first step. Even a small action is better than no action. It begins the process of creating momentum. It's crucial to have patience and stick to your plan if you're aiming for long-term success. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is great wealth. A great example is Jeff Bezos. The Jeff Bezos wealth secret isn't a mystery. The truth is, he didn't become wealthy overnight. In reality, Jeff Bezos didn't become a billionaire until he was 45. It took him almost 2 decades to amass his fortune. So how did he do it? How did Jeff Bezos become one of the richest people in the world? The answer is simple. He had a goal. He made a plan, and he patiently took action every day until he achieved it. So many people want to get rich quickly. They want to find that one magical formula that will make them a millionaire overnight. But the truth is, this isn't the reality of how most people achieve financial success. Wealth creation takes time, discipline, and focus. If you want to be like Jeff Bezos, you need to be patient. You need to be willing to put in the years of work required to build something of value. Only then will you see the kind of results that Bezos has achieved. Another piece of advice you might hear often when it comes to wealth creation is to develop multiple streams of income. Most people only have one source of income: their job. This means that their wealth is tied to the time they spend at their workplace. But what if there was a way to diversify your income so that you had multiple streams that don't depend on your time? This would not only make you wealthier, but would also give you much more freedom. Having multiple streams of income gives you financial security and flexibility. It helps you weather the bad times and take advantage of opportunities when they arise. And it also gives you the ability to give back and support others in a way that you may not be able to with a single source of income. So how can you create multiple streams of income? There are many ways, but some of the most common include investing in stocks, real estate, cryptocurrencies, starting a side business, freelancing, or creating a product that you can sell. Whatever route you decide to take, remember that wealth creation is a journey, not a destination. By taking small steps and consistently adding to your income stream, you can achieve financial freedom and build the life you want. Now, there are a few reasons why having multiple streams of income is important. First, it helps to diversify your income and protect you from financial shocks. If one stream of income dries up, you will still have others to fall back on. Second, it can help you grow your wealth more quickly. Having multiple streams of income gives you the opportunity to reinvest and compound your wealth more effectively. Elon Musk is a good example of someone who has multiple streams of income. He has Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and SolarCity, and he is also an investor in a number of other companies. Now, some people focus solely on making more money, but more money is merely the end result. If you want to be truly wealthy, you need to focus on the best ways you can provide value for others. Again, Elon Musk is a perfect example of this. He didn't become wealthy by focusing on making more money. He became wealthy by identifying new ways to create value. He started companies that revolutionized transportation, energy, finance, and space exploration. He created products that changed the world for the better. If you want to become wealthy, you need to find new ways to create value. You need to find new problems to solve, new markets to tap into, and new ways to serve others. When you do, you'll be well on your way to financial abundance. Now, let's say you have the right mindset, a plan to take action, and multiple sources of income. You achieve the wealth and the goals you set. The financial challenge is figuring out how to sustain and grow your wealth. The key here is to invest in assets that will appreciate over time. Again, this could range from real estate to stocks and cryptocurrency. Billionaires typically have a diversified portfolio, which helps to protect their wealth in case of market downturns. Additionally, billionaires often have a strong network of connections and influential people. Having a high-value network can be invaluable when it comes to achieving and maintaining your success. Finally, billionaires typically have a positive mindset and are always looking for ways to improve themselves and their businesses. They are always learning and growing, which helps them to stay ahead of the curve. So there you have it, the secret to wealth creation. Begin implementing the advice in this video today, and you will be well on your way to creating the wealth you desire.